Fair use at, fair use at. Fair use at, fair use at.
At the end of the day, this is football. If you want to see flag football, then let's take our pads off. That would make it easier for me, because I don't got to wear heavy shit. But give us flags for me to pull off, because that way I know what we're playing. You know, I signed up to play full-speed contact football, and we're not doing that. I feel like I got to ask a guy, hey, are you ready for me to hit you right now before I hit you? And that's crazy. I'm going to mess around and get hurt trying to protect an offensive player because he's running an over route. Damn it, your quarterback shouldn't have threw that ball messed up. That happened 2 years ago. I'm not joking at all. Andy Dalton threw a ball to Tyler Eifert 2 years ago. Tyler Eifert had to die for it. I was aiming for his gut. But if he don't die, he don't get in the head. That's 50 grand out of my pocket, though, because Andy throws a bad ball. Make that make sense. And at first you're taking our money, but now, you know, I got assholes like Matt Hasselbeck calling me a dirty player and trying my character, and we've never met before. I donate more money to Cincinnati underprivileged kids than probably the people on the Bengals. So don't give me that name. My nephew goes to school there, man. I take all that personally. If you don't know me, if you never had a conversation with me, don't judge us by what you see on football, because football is my competitive side.
Now, that was Mike Mitchell from the Pittsburgh Steelers 6 years ago. And even before him, the defenders have always had the rules changed against them because of the sports betting, because of fantasy. They want more points. It's the same in the NBA. They're taking away defense. You can't get as physical as you could. This is why I don't understand why people are so enamored with trying to compare back in the day with today's cupcake football. Guys like Debo, Ayuk, McCaffrey, them guys would not have survived back in the day because they don't have to worry about running down the middle. Kelly Oubre said something the other day, is that I would never compare accolades today to a Jordan or to a Kobe because they played in a way more physical league. And they did. They took away the hand checking in basketball to try to protect the European white players or the overseas white players. Because you have some people that are from, how do I say it, that are from Australia, New Zealand, other places. So, you know how I go. So, but this is coming out because of what happened to defensive back DeMonte Kazee. He's been suspended for the rest of the season for his hit on Michael Pittman Jr. I disagree with the penalty. I don't think he should have gotten kicked out the game or suspended for the year. I think he ought to got a fine and then move on. But this is just bullshit. This is what Roger Goodell is doing. He's punishing a lot of these defensive players because he said it himself. He wants to protect the offensive players. And he said this to Kareem Jackson, who's a member of the Broncos. He got suspended 4 games after a hit on somebody, which I don't believe it was a personal foul in the game. I don't believe it was any call. I just think it was just a regular hit. And I think after the game, they kind of saw it as egregious, so they suspended him 4 games. He went to talk to Roger Goodell, and Roger Goodell, let me make sure I say it right because I don't want to mess up the young brother's words. So, and this is an article where it said suspended Broncos safety Kareem Jackson is puzzled after Roger Goodell emphasized protecting offensive players. Now, he had a one-on-one last month with Roger Goodell, and he said that the NFL is asking him to do the impossible. He said, I feel a lot better leaving being able to express myself, but I was told that I'm responsible for the offensive guys' protection, Jackson said via denversports.com. So I'm not really sure how I protect myself, make plays, and protect him, which is the offensive player, as well, but that's what I was told, and I'm not really sure what I do moving forward as far as playing this game, so hopefully I'll figure it out. So he's been suspended a total of 6 games this season. It was a hit he had on Dobbs, and then that was 4-game suspension, and then he had a 2-game suspension for a hit on the Packers tight end Luke Musgrave. So he's been fined $89,670, along with missing a significant amount of game checks. I was asked, and this is Kareem Jackson again saying what he was asked by Goodell, what would these guys say that I'm hitting? Jackson said, and I told them I know exactly what they say because I talk to these guys. I have a relationship with these guys, and they say the same thing. You're trying to make a play just like I'm trying to make a play. I think Dobbs said it in his press conference after the game. These are guys that they're not hurt. They're getting right up. Jackson admitted that he didn't think much would come out of his meeting with Goodell and said he plans to continue playing the same way he always has. At the end of the day, I've got to still play the game. I'm going to go out and play the game as I have since 2010. For me, I guess lowering my target even more than I have as far as trying to protect the guy on the other side. It's impossible. I have no clue as to how I'm supposed to do that. It's impossible. So this is the dilemma. And the NFL real soon is going to have a dip in their money if they continue with this soft-ass play, because now you're going to start costing guys their livelihood, and that's not going to be good for you. But see, the NFL, I blame the players for this. The NFLPA, I blame the regular players for this. Why do you have a union? Why do we have it? Why do we have players who are supposed to meet together and come up with a plan to combat these bastards? But it seems like it just continues to get worse and worse each year. Right? And it's downright sickening. People are tired of it. The defenders are tired of it. And I agree with Mike Mitchell. Look, you might as well make this a flag football league. You might as well. Because right now, you're costing people their livelihood in checks. And you're making the game look bad. You got these San Fran 49er bastards running out here all kind of ways because you can't hit them. You got these quarterbacks who are of white complexion who are getting hurt more now because you guys aren't considering running the ball. You're trying to get rid of the running game. You done got rid of the fullback and got rid of the true Mike linebackers. So now what's next? We're finna start wearing flags and tutus now? That's some bullshit. So stop trying to compare players from back in the day to now. Because the defenders, you can't compare them because they're getting cheated every play. They can't defend like they want to. They can't press like they want to. They can't lower the shoulder like they want to. Excuse me. Hell, I done seen somebody give somebody the business at the line. They got called for illegal contact. What kind of bullshit is that? So it's all right for the offense to lower their shoulder against us, but we can't lower our shoulder against them. It's bullshit. It's cupcake. Kazee for the Steelers, I saw the hit. The hit wasn't bad. So I don't know what people are talking about. It wasn't a bad hit. But Kareem Jackson, I agree with him. Like, how am I supposed to protect the offensive guy when I'm coming full speed ahead? And this is the problem. Defenses are not getting the love they should. And that's why the game is retarded now. You got teams like the Miami Dolphins running, gunning, the Phoenix Dolphins running up and down the field. But as soon as you hit them one time, Flag. It's ridiculous. Kazee should not have been suspended for the year, and Kareem shouldn't have been suspended for the amount of games he has. So, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about what we're talking about with this. Defenses are soon going to be it's going to be flagged soon. I already know what's going to happen. And that's when the NFL is going to die that day, when it turns into flag. So, thank y'all for listening, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all do love what you hear, you can donate to the page. Go to my description box, hit that link to the Cashapp to donate whatever your heart's desire. You can also find me on Zelle. You guys can super chat me when we live or premiere. You can super thanks me, it's whatever. Thank you guys for your love and blessings. We out. Deezy.